Okay, so let's quickly take a look at some useful built-in functions that we can use with sets. So if we start with a set called A, which is a set of integers from 1 to 10 in a random order, we can first of all utilize the built-in len function, which we know brings a count of the number of elements contained within the data structure. So if we put len brackets A, we can see that we get back the result 10, which tells us there are 10 elements inside of this set. We can also utilize a built-in function called max, and what this will do is it will find the maximum value within the set. So if we pass in A into the built-in max function, we get 10 returned, but this time it refers to the number 10 as opposed to the count of items. If we use the opposite function, which is min, we can pass A into the parentheses, and this will bring back the value 1 because 1 is the smallest integer within this set. We can also use the built-in sorted method, which we've seen when working with lists, and what this will do is return a new list containing all of the items from the set in ascending order. But we can also turn this into descending order by passing in a second argument, as we've seen previously. So if we run sorted and then put A inside brackets, we get 1 through to 10 in ascending order. Now we can also use the built-in sum method, so if we pass in set A into the parentheses, we get the result 55 returned, which is simply the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 all the way through to 10. Now we can also, like we've seen with lists, tuples and dictionaries, perform membership tests. So if we want to check if the integer 1 is in the set that we've stored in variable A, we can put 1 in A, utilizing that in operator, and we can see we return the result true because 1 is indeed in the set stored in A. If we put 11 in A, you can see we obtain false as we only go up to 10. Now if we put 11 not in A, because 11 is not in A, it evaluates to true, hence we obtain a true result. So a few built-in functions here that we can use with sets that can come in very useful, and we could also perform membership testing like we've seen with other data structures.